5 weeks has it been since I uploaded my last video. Sorry guys about that. So the reason why I couldn't upload in these 5 weeks is because my computer has been having a lot of technical issues. So yeah, even now the technical issues are still not well solved. So the video quality might not be as good as it should be. Anyways, now I'm back and I can make videos again. Yay! I should probably move on. This intro is getting really long. Yeah, okay, now to the pets guide. Some of you may think that you should try getting every pet in the game because you will get this magic find score for the more pets you own. I also agree with that, but not everybody at the beginning, not everybody has that much money to buy every pet in the game. So that's why I'm going to be splitting this pets guide into 4 parts. In the first part, I'm going to be doing a guide for early game to late game pets. In the second part, I'm going to be talking about the grind pets. So like if you want to grind farming XP, what's the best pet and stuff. In the third part, I'm going to be talking about the XP pets generally, and in the fourth part, I'm going to be talking about dungeon pets. So how would this work is that the perks and stats of the pet will be showed in the left corner of my screen. The price that you need to buy, the average price that you need to pay to get one as level 1, directly under, and yeah, I guess I'll start. So when you just start out your new profile, you probably don't have any money, so I suggest that you first grind the general gears, money stuff for your Skyblock profile before thinking about pets. And yeah, so after you grinded all the money that you needed, I suggest buying yourself a common griffin pet from Diana when she's elected as mayor for 25,000 coins. Griffin pets are one of the best pets in the game, and yeah, if you want to stick with the griffin pet, you could also upgrade it to rare and then to legendary, but the materials that you need to craft is quite expensive. So I suggest you try doing that when you have like quite a bit more money. So yeah, if you don't want to stick with a griffin pet, you could also go for a tiger pet. Common or rare one, I believe it's 100k or something like that. Not really so sure. For Wither Skeleton, I think it's about 5 mil. For a legendary one, I suggest picking up a legendary one. The commons and rare ones are not worth it. And yeah, after getting a tiger or with a skeleton pet, you could also go, if you have more money, I suggest picking up an ender dragon pet. Or if you're using blaze armor, frozen blaze armor, um, you should get a blaze pet. Oh yeah, anyways, that's the general pets progression guide. Now to the next part. So now to the XP grinding pets. So if you want to grind the farming skill, I suggest getting yourself a legendary elephant pet. But I must warn you, legendary elephants are worth a lot because these are Aringo pets, and Aringo pets are just expensive generally. So yeah, just for noticed. If you want to grind the mining skill, I suggest getting yourself a Mithril Golem, as Mithril Golems are very good, especially inside the dwarf mines. You just need a Mithril Collection 8, I think, or yeah. Um, Anyways, these pets are very good in the dwarf mines, and I suggest getting yourself an epic one because the epic ones are easy to level up, and the last perk for the micro golem is not really mining. Well, yeah, it's not really a mining buff and stuff. So yeah. So for foraging, I suggest getting yourself a monkey pet. A common one is better than a rare one, but I suggest getting yourself a legendary one. But the legendary ones are also expensive. I already told you, Oringo pets are expensive, so yeah. So yeah, if you cannot afford yourself a legendary one, get yourself a common monkey. Then for fishing, I suggest getting yourself a dolphin pet or a megalodon. Why megalodon? Because well yeah, the second buff for the megalodon lets you increases the stats of your shark scale armor, and shark scale armor is the best fishing armor in the game currently. So if you wanna, I'm not sure what's better if the dolphin. I'm not sure if the dolphin pet is better than megalodon. I haven't really tested it out or see it. But yeah, I think it's worth mentioning the Megalodon because you can also kill the sea creatures faster. Now for Slayers, I suggest using the generally DPS pet that I talked about before, and switching to the Black Cat when you're about to kill the boss and stuff. So you get more magic find, and yeah, I think that's self-explanatory. Anyways, let's move on. So in Hypixel Skyblock, there is a pet that increases the skill XP gained in every skill but alchemy. So yeah, Hypixel, if you're watching, please revamp the alchemy. So yeah, anyways, farming. For the farming skill, we have the rabbit pet. For mining, we have the silverfish pet. For raging, we have the ocelot pet. For combat, we have the wolf pet. For fishing, we have the squid pet. And for enchanting, we have the guardian pet. I kind of went through it real fast, so feel free to pause the video if I was talking too fast and stuff. So yeah, anyways, let's continue. So finally, dungeon pets. So when you're playing Berserk class, I suggest getting a epic yet baby Yeti pet or a legendary with a skeleton pet. The reason why I say epic Yeti pet because well, epic levels up easier than legendary, and the last perk of the Yeti pet is not worth it at all. So yeah. If you're playing Archer in dungeons, I suggest getting yourself a legendary skeleton, of course. But if you want to survive more, I suggest getting yourself a Yeti pet as well. If you're playing mage, I suggest getting yourself a sheep. If you're playing healer, you could go for jellyfish pet. But if you're also poor, then you can get yourself a ghoul pet. These things are so cheap at the moment, even though they drop so rare. And finally, when you're playing a tank, get yourself a blue whale. I already tested it. I'm playing tank in dungeons, so I know that turtle pet isn't worth it. So yeah, get yourself a blue whale. And yeah, if you want to assist your comrades while you're like a ghost in dungeons, you can get yourself a spirit pet. They are worth like 1-2 mil, so yeah, get it if you really want to help your teammates out. For some reason, the spirit pet are way better than they are. Like they heal your teammates up like 500 health, so when you're playing a tank, it's insane. Well, anyways, let's just continue with the outro. I almost forgot to say what's the best way to level up all the pet types, so I'm gonna say that real quick. So for combat pets, grind the Revenant Horus. For mining pets, just mine the dwarf mines or just place down some mining minions. For farming, just build a full-size farm. For foraging, just cut down trees like, well, any other guy would do. For enchanting, just do experiments. And finally, for alchemy, I suggest making yourself a full-size netherwort farm because netherwort is the only well, crop farm that gives alchemy XP instead of farming XP. Or you could also go for the boring way of just making general potions. Anyways, moving on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more content. By the way, this is the last video of my series, so if you have any ideas of what should I do in the future, please let me know down in the comments. And yeah, like, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you next time.